Hello. The purpose of this presentation is to introduce something that could give you an extra decade or two of active life. My name is Debbie Chappell. My partner Steve and I have been involved in natural health since 1992, and we're extremely excited about a major new scientific development.
We all understand the concept of lifespan. That's how many years you live. Everyone knows the most important issue is not how long you live, but how well you live for your time on this planet. How long can you enjoy active life? How long can you feel and act young? That is your youth span. Unfortunately, many youth spans are years or decades less than lifespans. What if you could extend both lifespan and youth span? It is now possible. You can understand why we so are excited by this. If we can push back the aging process, that will generally push back the degenerative illness process, and that will in turn extend our active, enjoyable life.
Sounds too good to be true? It was until just a few years ago when the science of epigenetics became big news. Epigenetics is the science of gene expression. Our genes are like an instruction manual. The message of the genes never changes much at all, but how the message is interpreted changes quite a bit. Identical twins have the same DNA. When young, they are identical. As they age, though, they often cease to be identical. How so? The genes don't change, but how they express does. In other words, some genes become more active and some less active. This is what epigenetics is all about. It is like having two orchestras, both with the same instruments and playing the same music. The sounds can be very different. Similarly, genes can play their music differently, and identical twins then look very different as the decades pass.
The big news is that you can now reset the expression of your age-related genes to increase your youth span. This is the closest thing to the mythical fountain of youth. And you'll be able to do it very soon. These scientific discoveries have already been proven. A range of gene expression products under the commercial name of ageLOC have been available for specialised purposes since 2008. In that short time, billions of dollars of products have been snapped up by savvy consumers who came to understand the concept of gene expression science and how it can be used practically.
We have seen incredible age-defying results with ageLOC skincare products. Every year, people tell me my skin is looking younger. Steve and I have been taking ageLOC Vitality for over 5 years now. It resets the gene groups that control cellular energy. The results are nothing short of spectacular in what it has done for our general energy and mental focus.
About 18 months ago, a gene expression weight management system was released, and it sold over $550 million worth in less than a week. When you see results like this, you'll understand why. So ageLOC is clearly established as a technology platform that works to counter the effects of aging at the source, rather than just treating symptoms.
Over coming months, the biggest advancement in active life extension will be released. It's called ageLOC Y-Span. People will now be able to die young at a very old age. Isn't that what everyone wants? The science has been developed by a company called LifeGen Technologies. LifeGen's biggest research project has been running for around 35 years, and it studies life extension for rhesus monkeys. Last decade, they released much lauded research that showed the one proven method of extending life is caloric restriction, or eating less. This research has been published in the most prestigious scientific journals in the world and has been the basis of many other research projects by other scientists. It's heady stuff in the world of science. Part of that research has been observing the changes to gene expression as a result of caloric restriction. It was noted that the caloric restricted group had a very different gene expression profile to the normal eating group. This is gold.
This has led to the identification of groups of genes called youth gene clusters that are involved in the aging defense mechanism. These ADMs promote healthy regulation of the damage and repair process. After all, aging is defined by some scientists as when cellular damage exceeds cellular repair. In simple terms, ageLOC Y-span is a group of botanical ingredients which combine to reset the ADMs to a much younger profile. I say it is getting the benefits of caloric restriction without the starvation. The LifeGen technology is exclusively available to ageLOC. If any competitor wanted to produce anything like ageLOC Y-span, it would take them decades to do the research. Exclusivity is one reason why we're excited, but having been specialising in detoxification and preventative health strategies since 1992, we see this as the biggest thing to ever hit the preventative health and longevity industry.
Our Western medical system has evolved into being a sickness industry, where diseases are identified and drugs and surgery are used to manage the condition or reduce symptoms. As far as degenerative diseases go, the system rarely actually fixes anything. If the system is unlikely to help you when you get sick, it makes great sense to us to do whatever you can to avoid the problems developing. Good nutrition and positive gene expression management are top priorities, along with other obvious healthy lifestyle choices. Our passion is to get the word out that we can positively influence our health outcomes. The status quo for older people is not pretty. Our crusade is to help others see the path to a better quality of life.
So what does ageLOC Y-span do? Scientific evaluation demonstrate this product will positively influence the body's ability to protect and repair DNA. Antioxidant status. This is interesting because there's very little of the type of antioxidants that are measured by the biophotonic scanner, and yet there is a money-back guarantee on the product that subjects will see an increase in their antioxidant score. Also, our innate ability to resist aging at its source. It also modulates gene expression to support healthy aging defense mechanisms. This may well lead to a lessening of chronic inflammation in the body. It impacts the brain, eyes, heart, immunity, skin, physical performance, and bones and joints. No wonder we say it is the gift of youth span.
Here are some of the ingredients. Many ingredients are not normally available in a normal healthy diet. ageLOC Y-span will be fully released early in 2016. There will be one opportunity to purchase several months' supply in a special release in September 2015, subject to certain conditions. Should you have any interest in knowing more about ageLOC Y-span, tell the person who referred you to this presentation and they can show you how to order, how to qualify for the first release, and keep you informed as more information is released over the next few months.